So you're here in the Capitol today. Do you think that this is going to be the year that MMA is legalized, that the push is going to be successful?
I think the key term that we're using today is cautiously optimistic. We're cautiously optimistic today.
And what makes you think that this is going to be the year?
Well, because I still want to work and have a job, and I don't know. I think a lot of people are trying to hope that this is the year that things work out for them. We're not the only ones on that boat, So all I can do is hope. I just hope that everyone does the right thing and sees our sport for what it is, and lets us do what we're good at.
Yeah, I mean, we've all heard. It's been years now. We've heard the arguments that the sport is too violent. This represents sort of several clicks of the dial past boxing. I mean, how would you make the case that it is in fact something that's kind of fit to have in the state, to be legalized in the state, at least on the professional level?
Yeah, well, I think they already have the amateur going on, and some of the the guys doing underground stuff. So I think regulating it and having all the proper health care and paramedics and pre-fight medicals and all that stuff is just gonna help get it passed. And I've had 11 pro fights. I've had 6 of my fights where I finished, the fight in a minute, and neither one of us even got touched. I'd taken the guy down, submitted him, wrestled for 20-something years. Wrestled for 20-something years. Played baseball, football, and wrestled all the way through high school. And I've actually had more injuries playing football than I've had, through mixed martial arts.
How many years have you been doing MMA?
I got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in 2004, and started fighting in 2005.
Have you guys noticed, and how long have you been fighting now?
Well, I've been doing MMA for 1 year, and I've been doing judo for 14 years, usually. So a short MMA experience, long martial arts experience.
Right. And I mean, how long have you seen, I guess you've been following the sport and in the sport for a longer period of time. Have you seen it kind of develop since the old days? You described how usually the tendency of things is to go from the underground, go from the amateur scene. Do you think it's a lot less Wild West these days?
Yeah, I definitely think, they got the unified rules. You got 47 states that it's passed through. I think Connecticut and Vermont in the next couple of weeks, I think they're going to be passing it. So hopefully we get in New York. But it's definitely growing over the years. It's the fastest growing sport in the world. I think it's just about educating some of the people about, what it's all about. And, this is our lives, and this is what we love to do. I went to college and got a degree in psychology and was getting into law enforcement. And, I really enjoyed the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I got into the whole fighting thing. And now I have a gym back home where I'm able to train kids. And, we have the anti-bullying, self-defense, everything you think of law enforcement training we have. And so always, getting involved with the community. I volunteer at the high school. So it's all around. I think it's a great opportunity for everybody. The state of New York. I mean, you have a lot of people that support MMA from New York that come down to New Jersey and watch all the fights. But why not have it in your own state? And one of the biggest stages in the world, Madison Square Garden, would be great.
Great. All right. Well, listen. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.